We're going to take a look at the Service Cloud console, a new user interface designed for call center agents and high-volume users like them. If the Service Cloud console has been enabled for a user's profile, it can be accessed via the app picker. Once you're in the Service Cloud console, you'll notice that it's laid out a little differently than the standard Salesforce.com user interface to maximize screen real estate. The search bar is at the top. At the bottom, we see a footer containing our telephony integration, otherwise known as CTI, and there's no sidebar. To access lists of objects, we use the navigation tab at the top left. Now let's say that I'm a call center agent, and I'm working on a number of things at once. I'm working on this case for John Amos. Notice that when I open it, rather than reloading the whole page, it opens in a tab of the page. I'd like to review some knowledge about this case. From the Case tab, I'll navigate to the Articles Related list and click Find Articles to find related knowledge. I'd also like to make a comment on this case. Notice that when I do so, the case itself does not go away. It's right in the tab where I left it. As I'm entering my case comments, a call suddenly comes in. I'll have to drop everything I'm doing to take it. The screen pop comes up and it's Jeff Miner from Partoza Enterprise. He has a question about his bill. Notice that the interaction log has been pre-filled with some information based on the screen pop. You'll also notice that, although Jeff Miner's record popped up, it appears within the primary tab of his account, Partoza Enterprise. You can configure records in Salesforce.com to open up within the primary tabs of parent records like this, if you anticipate that your users will commonly be navigating to their parent records. In my example here, although I'll be popping up the contact record of the caller, I frequently need to navigate to the account. This way I can see the key details of the account in the Highlights panel before I even go to the account record page. Now to Jeff's question, let's go to his account. He has a question about his bill from October 2009. In my example, our billing system is an external system with a web interface. The Service Cloud console is a natural place to put integrations like this. Let's navigate to the Bills Related list and locate Jeff's bill from October 2009. Tabs can contain not only standard Salesforce.com pages, but also Visualforce pages and pages from external systems. Naturally, you'll still have to do the work to make the integration happen. But the Service Cloud console provides an API called the Service Cloud Console Integration Toolkit that allow these integrations to participate in our user interface as tabs. This way, your agents can use multiple applications at once without leaving the Service Cloud console. It can be your agent's cockpit. Now I've answered Jeff's question, but what happened to all the other work I had been doing? Let's go back to the Acme account we were working on. Here's that case I was commenting on. The Service Cloud console preserves your context so that you can work on multiple objects at once. Speaking of preserving context, though, what happens if my mouse slips and I accidentally close a tab? Will I lose all my work? No. If you're editing any tabs, the Service Cloud console will warn you if you attempt to close them to ensure that you don't lose your work. Now that you've seen the Service Cloud console in action, let's see how an administrator can set it up. Go to Setup, Create Apps. Here you'll find a new type of app called a Service Cloud console. When you click Edit on a Service Cloud console app, you'll find options that control what items appear in the navigation tab. Any object works in the Service Cloud console. The tabs showing are the ones we've already selected. In this area, I can choose how objects open when users select them from a list view or search page, either as a primary tab or a sub-tab. And there you have it. The Service Cloud console is a new user interface that's tailored to make high-volume, multitasking users more productive than ever. You can always find more details in the online help.